What a great set of pictures brings us all the memories back. Um, Good morning, good evening, vanakkam, suswagatam to everybody. This is Soumya Narayanan. I'm director for LITC for IT. Welcome you all to this wonderful event. First of all, a big thank you and welcome to all our employees and especially the family members. This time, we have always conducted this such an event in a hotel setting, in a ballroom, and this last couple of years we have been doing it differently, for obvious reasons, in a virtual manner, and the good thing is that this because of that we are able to invite the family members to also participate, which is very interesting, and we're very happy to host this event for you all today. Um, Welcome you all, and also I want to welcome the leadership, Prakash, our CTO, who has been able to attend and never missed a single event of LITC. Thank you, Prakash, for being able to make it, as well as our own LITC leader, Ashwin Uponi, who is also the VP for Program Management. Thank you, Ashwin, for joining. This time it's going to be another attempt to have an even more fun-filled event that we have put together. Next 1 hour, it's going to be good fun for everybody. But before that, I want to tell you all that this entire week has been great fun for all of us at LITC. For those of you who have been able to visit the office, it's been decorated very nicely, and also some good food. Thanks to our admin team, they've been able to arrange food from wonderful restaurants from the city. Lunch has been great every day, and also a couple of very interesting, important events, recognition events that we have done this week. One is the announcement of the LITC Annual Excellence Awards, which is very precious and important for all of us. The winners this time, we have had more winners than before, and a lot of good work. Thank you. Just want to thank you and congratulate all the winners. Also want to thank all the employees. It's not been easy this last couple of years, and really appreciate all the great work that everybody has done, both at work as well as majority of you. I think everybody has contributed towards the society in these difficult pandemic times. Thank you again for that. The other event that we did this last week, yesterday, in fact, actually, was to celebrate those who have completed 10 years at LITC. Imagine people who joined 2011 and grew along with LITC. It's been a wonderful journey for everybody. And we had 9 people celebrating that. And Prakash and Ashwin also participated in that. We wished all of them. And we shared a lot of wonderful memories along with them. So it was a very interesting event that happened yesterday. So with all of that, and coming back to today, I think this is going to be another great event. We're going to have a cultural event by our own employees, followed by a musical night by our favorite singer, Naresh Iyer. So look forward to all that. And before we get to all that, I'm going to invite Prakash Bedapudi to come on stage and share a few words. Prakash.
Thank you, Soumya. Good evening to the folks in Chennai and India, as well as good morning to the folks here in the US joining from here. It's my privilege to, convey the best wishes and wish you all a happy Diwali on behalf of 12,000 plus Lennox International employees. So again, we're part of a big family. LITC is a gem of a entity that we started about 12 years ago, continues to excel, continues to add value like we've never imagined. So congratulations. Thank you for everything you've done. And I also want to congratulate as well as wish a happy Diwali to all of LITC employees' families. Without your support, without your commitment, without your encouragement, LITC as an entity and all the employees who work there would not be as successful as they have been. So only thing that could have gone better than what we're doing today is all of us being together physically in a nice venue in Chennai and celebrating together as a team. I've been doing this for quite some time. Some of the fondest memories and the best Diwali celebrations I remember fondly are the ones that I've had at LITC, joining you all as a family with great camaraderie. It's just the celebration is just a whole different level when I come to Chennai with all you guys. So hopefully we can do that again next year. I look forward to it. So with that, there may be a couple of the topics you may be interested in, maybe near and dear to your heart. I want to comment on briefly. One is current business situation. How is Linux International's doing? As well as CEO transition. Unless you're brand new to the company, you must have heard that our Chairman CEO Todd Bluedorn, who's been with us for 15 years, has announced a couple of months ago that he's going to step down and pursue his retirement, if you will, sometime second quarter of next year. We still have some time. We're working through the process. I'll comment on that as well. Let me talk about the business situation first. We continue to win in the end markets, but no small part due to contribution of Linux India Technologies and their employees and their families. So you must have read the same newspaper I read, where you hear about every day there is talent shortage and there's parts and component shortages. So given that, auto industries, HVAC industries, everybody is struggling, not just us, right? But I'm proud to say, I'm happy to say, we have navigated, or we are navigating better than competition. We haven't shut down our factories. We haven't idled our factories. I know many of us are working from home for the last 18 months, but our factories, we have 10 factories around the world. We have many labs, R&D labs. They're all working without a break. They've been coming into work just like they've been coming in before the pandemic, of course, with all the safety protocols. So that's the commitment, dedication of Linux employees to serve the customer. And as you think about LITC, your contributions, I want to recognize and acknowledge here. In terms of keeping the product flowing, serving our customer, our controls team, software team, IT teams, they've been doing a lot of heroics to qualify alternate microprocessors, you name it. We rewrote the software 3 times on some of the boards in a quick turnaround to keep the product flowing. And our mechanical engineering team, they've been doing a lot of analysis. There've been a lot of substitutions, whether it's motors or compressors. When there's a shortage, they've been doing change notices, altering the drawings, you name it, whatever it takes to keep the product flowing. IT team, multiple times a day, we're changing lines in the factories. There's a lot of analytics we're running behind the scenes, deploying the inventory to the right place. So a lot of heroics by the IT team. And finance team, they've been helping us tracking a lot of these changes. We're buying components all over the place. You need a mechanism to track all of that, as well as keeping an eye on the cost structure. So thank you, finance team. And HR team, obviously, there's a big war for talent. So keeping our talent as well as attracting new talent, they've been doing a bang-up job around the world, especially at LITC. So thank you for all the teams for your dedicated and unwavering support through this tough pandemic 18 months. But this will pass too. We'll come out other end with flying colors. We'll be stronger than competition. We'll win. We are winning. We are gaining share, like I said, and we continue to out-innovate our competition, again, in no small part due to LITC. So you guys are doing a tremendous job. So keep doing what you're doing. We'll all be together as a team again soon. And I look forward to celebrating many, many more Diwalis and many milestones with you all. Now, second topic, talking about CEO transition. Again, whenever there's a change, there's some uncertainty. But I'm here to tell you, nothing to worry. We have a great strategy. We have a great set of businesses. We have a lot of great talent in the company. Our brand is strong, vibrant as before, and we're winning. And our board is very supportive. Even though we'll miss Todd dearly, he's going to go on to other things. But I've talked to a couple of board members, and even the last week or so, there's a great process to recruit the next CEO. And whoever he or she comes in, they'll continue to execute our strategy because we have a great strategy. We're not in a turnaround situation. We're not trying to save the company. No, it's company is doing phenomenally well. We need to continue and take it to the next level. So from in that quest, I think we'll have a great CEO and very supportive board. All of us here, executive staff. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. So with that, again, nothing to worry about it. We'll miss Todd dearly, but 15 years is a long time to be a CEO. Certainly, he's done a tremendous job helping the company grow and help us all grow as leaders and individuals. So we'll thank him. We'll have an opportunity to thank him when he's ready to depart. But like I said, nothing to worry about it. We're gonna do phenomenally well. So great job again. Keep up the great work. Thank you, LITC families, for all your support and encouragement and sort of being understanding, accommodating this crazy work schedules during the pandemic. I know you all had to make a lot of sacrifices to keep us all productive. So thank you. And with that, again, I wish you a very happy Diwali and holiday season. If I don't talk to you between now and January of next year, enjoy, relax, sort of have fun this evening. This is all about celebrating Diwali. With that, I'll turn it back to you, Soumya.
Thank you, Prakash. It is always so good to hear from you. Namaste, Namaskaram, Vanakkam, good evening. Diwali, the festival of lights. Also, festive clothing, sweets, yummy food, relatives, friends, gifts, and not to forget the crackers. But there is more to Diwali. This is linked to the ancient legend of Lord Rama's eventful defeat of the evil spirit Ravana and his triumphant return to his home, which was lit up with lamps and fireworks to welcome him. It is a story of victory and winnings. Speaking of winnings, with great pleasure, I present to you our annual Individual Excellence Award winners.
It's been an unprecedented year. COVID-19 disconnected us from our lives. It separated us and forced us to focus on our basic needs, which we took for granted. In spite of all the challenges we faced, we continued in the path of excellence and innovation with groundbreaking projects, initiatives, and products. You have definitely risen up to the challenge, and we are so proud to have you in our teams.
Congratulations to all the winners. Over the last 2 years, the entire world has gone virtual. What we thought wasn't is possible now. Here are our GETs with their cultural performance. You wouldn't want to miss this one. Let's watch it together.
முடிச்சு பையன் வந்தாச்சு பூவ தொடுத்து சேல மடிச்சு பொண்ணு வந்தாச்சு கண்டத பேசி டைம் வேஸ்ட் பண்ணாத பையன் தங்கம் மிஸ் பண்ணாத சாரே சாரு யாரு பிரபு தோய் அள்ளி அள்ளி புட்டு பிரபு தோய் சாரே சாரு யாரு பிரபு தோய் அள்ளி அள்ளி புட்டு பிரபு தோய் வாக்கு வெத்தல மாத்தி முடிச்சு பையன் வந்தாச்சு பூவ தொடுத்து சேல மடிச்சு பொண்ணு வந்தாச்சு பிபி અને ભૂલો બધી વાત પ્રેમની આ મૌસમ છે अब आओ मेरे पास रह जाओ मेरे साथ प्रेमनी आ मौसम छे होई गई रात અને ભૂલો બધી વાત પ્રેમની આ मौसम छे अब आओ मेरे पास रह जाओ मेरे साथ प्रेमनी आ मौसम छे मुझको अगर साथ तेरा तो भूलूं मैं सारा छोगाड़ा तारा छबीला तारा रंगीला तारा रंग वेद जुए तारी बात छोगाड़ा तारा ओए छबीला तारा ओए रंगीला तारा रंग वेद जुए तारी बात
Hope you're all enjoying so far what we are putting together. But here is a special recognition that we would like to offer out this evening. But before we get in there, I want to share a few things. March 2020, when most of us first heard these words most frequently, pandemic, corona, COVID, it was still an alien set of words for many of us. It seemed distant, and we all felt confident that it would not affect us, given our weather conditions, our eating habits, our living habits. Most of us in phase one felt like a forced vacation at home and got some good quality time to spend with our family. Flash forward to March 2021. Almost a year later, the reality begins to hit us hard, and it hit us inside our homes. Ambulance sounds began reeking almost all across in most of our localities around us. Slowly, numbers turned into graphs. Conversations turned into hard planning meetings. And we knew something had to be done. I recollect the ERT meeting I attended that time. We all collectively came to a realization We just cannot simply sit and stare and just keep looking at these numbers. I think perhaps that was one of our last formal meeting we had for several months until very recently we reconvened. Because after that, the team just went straight into action. We had a team that was continuously monitoring a WhatsApp group, a team that was continuously feeding information over our web pages, mobile apps, and our email. A team that was continuously engaging with affected colleagues and affected family members. A team that continuously rallied to get things done. While the nation was doing its bit on communication, I personally thought what we had were the most trusted sources of information, because the information what we received was straight from ground and with people living through the experiences. I should start by thanking, and I know thank you is a very small word for Karthikeyan, who probably has each of our phone numbers on his mobile phone, and how he relentlessly connected with all our affected colleagues, family members, and sometimes even our friends, just to keep inquiring until they were recovered and just inquiring about their well-being. And he was on it 24/7. I recollect Vimal and Shri, who were quietly managing all our insurance claims, making sure beds were available in hospitals for our colleagues, to extend even organized food for families who were totally affected and impacted, helping families with cabs to just get into hospitals. I recollect the support we rendered to those colleagues who lost a valuable family member for their final rites. It was not just for our colleague, but we even extended this support to some of our ex-colleagues, some of our dear friends. I recollect the mad rush Plinta, Lavanya, Harish Ramakrishnan, and Rahul did across the city to just get one vital injection to help a colleague who was in crisis. I recollect Aditya, Badri, and Radha, who were not in Chennai, but helping all our colleagues who were outside of Chennai. I recollect how Prithvi just began his day scouting for information and verifying those information, and then making sure we were all aware of it and we all knew about what the government was doing about the whole pandemic and how it was going through. I recollect one evening when my husband, who works in another company, sought my help to find a hospital bed. And he exclaimed that this is one trusted source he could rely on, Lennox. I personally was so confident that if at all anything occurred to me or my family, this would be the group I would lean on. Obviously, I am very emotional about this team and what they have done. I recollect we operated irrespective of our functions, our personal ideologies, and we were just one unit in action. I should not forget Dr. Akhila, our in-house doctor, our benefactor, who was just there for us 24/7. Many may not know this. This team barely slept through those months. They continuously kept vigil on their phones, took all the calls that came in, and put out all that they can do in their capacity to support people. For those months, this team exemplified what it is to be a mother to the world, what it means to be in a state of responsibility unlimited. This evening, we would like to honor this team. Obviously, there are many other teams that supported us. There was the IT team that just helped us be there at home and be in our best capacity to work. There was our security team, our house staff team that did a lot. But today it's about honoring people who saved our lives, made sure we were at our best capacity in terms of our health and our family's well-being. Please join me to celebrate this team. What we are doing is a very small honor to the kind of great efforts they've all built in. Please enjoy the small video that we have put together for them. And if you meet them, do say a word of thanks and express your gratitude to them.
The world cut a lonely figure in the wake of the pandemic.
India has been reporting more than 300,000 new cases every day.
It's been a long, dark road. The whole world was in chaos. People were losing loved ones. We have all been through a really excruciating period, both physically and mentally. You, the COVID warrior, you went beyond your call of duty to keep us all safe. Despite your own challenges, you continue to support and look out for all of us. You helped us get beds, life-saving medicines, oxygen concentrators, specialized treatment, and above all, just being there for Linux and all of its family members. A hero is someone who has given his or her life to something bigger than oneself. You all are our heroes, and we salute each one of you.
Trust me, without you COVID warriors, it would have been very difficult. And we would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Presenting the next set of recognitions. In a blink of an eye, years just passed by. For your consistency, your excellent work, contagious enthusiasm, for your loyalty, and for staying with us through all the ups and downs. Let's hear from our colleagues celebrating their 10th year anniversary.
I wanted to work for 5 years.
I thought I would stay here for 6 years.
Surely I'll work for next 20 years, I guess.
There was no timeline that I planned.
As long as LITC is in here.
I will continue to work at LITC as long as we have challenging work.
I thought I'll work here for as long as I am satisfied with my work.
Very pleasant. I felt home and very welcoming. I was actually very eager and I still remember it.
It is still fresh in my mind. I literally got introduced to almost all the team members in the IT.
Eager to look into the team, and I just had one person in QA when I joined.
I felt very welcome. I felt like I was needed in the team.
It was in July 2011. We were a pretty small team during that time.
Yeah, it's a Friday, February 18th. So it's kind of Hema is the one who is introducing to all the other members here. It's quite interesting.
So when I joined my first day, it was really very few members were there. I can see hardly maybe 10 members, 12 members, that's all.
Looks like a big milestone, but I never know where the time flew away because I still feel like I'm one of the new joinees here in the company, enjoying.
Pretty exciting, long journey, lot of great moments to cherish, great growth, a lot of learnings from the leadership team.
This company, I feel it's a more of a people-oriented company, definitely. It's a people culture. We take care of people. So that's the major thing which I like about Linux.
It's a fun learning and it's a big milestone for me.
I never thought I will complete 10 years straight in a company.
I can't even believe that it's been 10 years. It feels like 4 or 5.
extremely happy from my heart. And I feel so great, and I feel so happy and proud to be part of LITC. Great.
I think family.
Always fun.
Great place to work.
Family.
Culture, people culture. That's the only thing I can think about it.
It's a family day function.
I still remember it is to Chariot Beach Resort, Mahabalipuram. I think it was a fun event, and Prakash Vedapudi also joined that meeting. It was a great moment to cherish. Yeah.
It was a culture within IT that every quarter, all the birthdays that fell on that quarter, they would treat us, and then there would be a big planning done for just a simple lunch. And
I really enjoyed all the Parivar sort of mini trips that we used to take.
First trip I didn't go anything outside of Chennai or so, but more towards within Chennai, many places I went with the team.
Yeah, the first project, the biggest one, it's called the Linux Consult Center. It's the LCC.
In 2013, we were working for a project for Swarm.
There are not one or two. There are many. Like whenever there is a launch of any NPAs, then I used to feel so happy and satisfied and proud.
And like every year we are launching one project, product basically. So all of them are very successful. So that's a major milestone.
when I joined LITC, I came in with an SAP background. I was into testing in SAP automation with my previous company, and the first project that I landed in with LITC was iComfort 2.2. So that success or the go live of that project was the biggest milestone in my career.
I worked at LITC for a couple of years before I moved to the US, so I got an opportunity there. I worked there on a couple of different roles, and then I wanted to come back.
Freedom.
Definitely it will be an awesome experience to stay more than 2 years.
Our senior management is actually very approachable and caring than you think.
You need to strive to get what you want. The company is open to give you opportunities, but it would not just land in your plate if you're just sitting and working. That you need to strive for what you want.
And I think LITC is special because of the way that we treat I think not just the employees but also the people around us. I think our leaders have set expectations that way, and they show by example.
I remember I did a dance kit with the leadership team. I recollect that I was pulled out for re-performance for not performing well.
One incident that I can clearly remember now is where the men folks of LITC had to dress themselves up in saris for one of the competition during the Pongal celebration, and how they handled it and did a fashion show with that was hilarious.
We was pulling Hema's leg, we was pulling Karthik's leg, all the managers, all the directors by the time.
A lot of funny incidents that come to mind when when we used to have lunch in break room with people cracking jokes about the type of food that we bring or the taste of the food or whatever. So it was all in good humor.
I don't feel anything funny really happened as such, but overall it was very good. I can say.
Is very satisfied.
And emotion would be positivity.
Rich culture, friendly environment, growth.
I think warmth.
See, I am become a part and parcel of LITC. It's really very nice. Emotion is like a bonding. That's all. I stayed for 10 years only because of I like the environment, I like the culture.
I felt very glad here in LITC and grew a lot on my career side as well.
I've been always part of critical projects and MPAs and being part of complex features. So that is something always I'm proud about.
Sort of doing what I want to do. Within the boundaries of what the company wants me to do.
Mainly on the people handling. I learned a lot. Before I was used to be only a taskmaster, like getting things done. But over the years, getting task alone need not be a major thing, right? People emotions, people's values, all really talks about it. So how to handle people is what I learned over the past 10 years. Definitely I can say.
I got opportunity to grow with cross-function teams. I was leading the system modeling center of excellence in collaboration with the engineering team. Got an opportunity to lead digital technologies team, and I'm leading PLM team for more than 7 years.
Every career decision, every jump that I've made, every progression that I've made within the company is something that I'm proud of and to be associated with. It's been of a great learning for me individually as a person.
Because I had an excellent team, definite. There is absolutely no word I can say about it.
It is surrounded by amazing people who are ready to help at any point of time. So you never feel you are left off at any point.
I learned a lot.
And the people around me.
I drifted married after I joined Linux. I've had 3 children after I joined Linux. I've worked in Chennai, I've worked in Richardson, I've worked in multiple roles, and I feel like it's been my partner throughout my life journey over the last 10 years.
It's a people friendly.
Should be fun at work.
Hashtag for LITC, excellence and care.
Hashtag LITC family.
Joyful.
V for victory.
Could be like a high school student.
Smiley face. That's what I can think of it.
And glad for being associated with Linux family. It's been a great journey of 10 years. Great thing about Linux is it gives us a blend of fun and learning. Had an opportunities to learn diversified technologies and business aspects. Thank you so much for the leadership team for keeping trust and providing the challenging opportunities and guidance. Also wanted to thank my colleagues, team members and cross-functional teams for making this journey memorable. Thank you.
Thank you, Linux.
We are very happy and proud to be a part of Linux. Every year we wait for the event of Parivar and excited to see all the family members. More than an employee and employer relationship, it looks like an extended family.
I love dancing on the Linux dancing floors in Parivar event. I like Parivar and I love gifts from Linux. Thank you.
You put the extra in extraordinary. Congratulations on your 10th work anniversary. Now, for the next performance, we have a very talented, enticing, romantic voice in the house today. He was spotted by the music maestro A.R. Rahman himself in a reality show. He has won several awards. He has rendered film songs in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, and has had several chart hits to his credit, like Munbeva, Rubaru. With that, I would like to invite the National Film Award winner, male playback singer, Naresh Iyer.
Hello, everyone! Guess what? First of all, happy Diwali to all of you here at Lennox International. Very, very, very happy to be part of this lovely event. And the earlier guest, what I told is, this is my first performance after the pandemic, or maybe after the pandemic has slightly settled down. So I'm really, really very, very excited and just looking forward to have a wonderful time with all of you. Thank you. Let's begin. दिल से दिल से एक सूरज निकला था, कुछ पारा पिघला था, एक आंधी आई थी जब दिल से आह निकली थी, दिल से एक सूरज निकला था, कुछ पारा पिघला था, एक आंधी आई थी जब दिल से आह निकली थी, दिल से दिल से रे, दिल से दिल से रे, दिल तो आखिर दिल है ना, मीठी सी मुश्किल है ना, पिया 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 ना पिया, जिया 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 ना जिया, दिल से रे, 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 दिल तो आखिर दिल है ना, मीठी सी मुश्किल है ना, पिया 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 ना पिया, जिया 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 ना जिया, दिल से रे। तो आखिर दिल है ना, मीठी सी मुश्किल है पिया 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 ना पिया, जिया 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 ना जिया दिल से बंधन है रिश्तों में, कांटों की तारे हैं, पत्थर के दरवाजे दीवारें, बेला फिर भी उगती है और गुच्छे भी खिलते हैं और चलते हैं अफसाने, किरदार भी मिलते हैं, वो रिश्ते दिल दे देता है, वो दिल दे देता है, कभी की बस चुलबुले पानी के ये बुलबुले बुझते ही बनते रहते हैं, कभी के बस चुलबुले पानी के ये बुलबुले बुझते ही बनते रहते हैं, दिल से तो आखिर दिल है ना, मीठी सी मुश्किल है पिया 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 ना पिया, जिया 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 ना जिया दिल से दिल से दिल से दिल से Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, after this song, I would like to just sing my first ever debut song in Bollywood. And I hope you all love it. This is especially for all of you. Let's go! साला ओ अभी अभी हुआ यके की आग है मुझ में कहीं हुई सुबह, मैं जल गया सूरज को मैं निकल गया रूबरू रोशनी रूबरू रोशनी जो गुमशुदा ख्वाब था वो मिल गया, वो खिल गया, वो लोहा था पिघल गया, खिंचा खिंचा मचल गया,
उस तार में बदल गया रूबरू रोशनी रूबरू रोशनी धुआं छटा खुला गगन मेरा नई डगर नया सफर मेरा जो बन सके तू हम सफर मेरा नजर मिला जरा धुआं छटा खुला गगन मेरा नई डगर नया सफर मेरा जो बन सके तू हम सफर मेरा नजर मिला जरा आंधियों से झगड़ रही है लो मेरी अब मशालों सी बढ़ रही है लो मेरी नामो निशान रहे ना रहे ये कारवां रहे ना रहे वो चाले मैं पी गया रोशन हुआ जी गया क्यों सहते रहे रूबरू रोशनी रूबरू रोशनी धुआं छटा खुला गगन मेरा नई डगर नया सफर मेरा जो बन सके तू हम सफर मेरा नजर मिला जरा रूबरू रोशनी रूबरू रोशनी साला साला साला
Thank you, thank you. Although it's a short performance, we have compiled songs from all languages, all the 4 states. We have Hindi. So Hindi we just finished. And now I would like to go start with a nice Telugu song for all of you. Hope you all love it. Thank you.
కోరుకున్నా కోరికల వాలన్నా చేరువైనా చేయి కలపాలన్నా చెదిరిన కలైనా విడువను కలనైనా చలించని Please. తాను లేక నేను నేననుకున్నా స్నేహబంధం పెంచుకొని కాదన్నా చేతట చినుకున్నా నిబురై మిగిలున్నా చలించని Thank you. I hope our days become happier and happier with Corona taking a back seat. And no matter what, this is still time to be very, very alert and safe. So with that, I would just like to start my next song that is in Tamil for all of you. Are you all ready?
நீநாதஸ்வரம் போல வந்தா நீநாதஸ்வரம் போல வந்தா நாபிக்கமலம் நானா நீ ஏழு ஸ்வரம் போல வந்தா எட்டா ஸ்வரம் நானா எட்டா ஸ்வரம் நானா
நானே நானே வலையப்பட்டி தவிரே ஜுகல் பந்தி வைக்கும் அவளே அடு ஜிமிகி போட்ட மயிலே என்ன மாயக்குரியே வலையப்பட்டி தவிரே ஜுகல் பந்தி வைக்கும் அவளே அடு ஜிமிகி போட்ட மயிலே என்ன மாயக்குரியே
நீநாதஸ்வரம் போல வந்தா நீநாதஸ்வரம் போல வந்தா நாபிக்கமலம் நானா நீ ஏழு ஸ்வரம் போல வந்தா எட்டா ஸ்வரம் நானா எட்டா ஸ்வரம் நானா
வலையப்பட்டி தவிரே ஜுகல் பந்தி வைக்கும் அவளே அடு ஜிமிக்கி போட்ட மயிலே என்ன மாயக்குரியே
நீநாதஸ்வரம் போல வந்தா நீநாதஸ்வரம் போல வந்தா நாபிக்கமலம் நானா நீ ஏழு ஸ்வரம் போல வந்தா எட்டா ஸ்வரம் நானா
எட்டா ஸ்வரம் நீலா. Come on, get your hands together. Woo! सारे सारे सानी नीरे पानी नीरे உன் கண்கள் ரெண்டு கல்யாணி உன் சிரிப்போ சிந்து பைரவி உன் கண்கள் ரெண்டு கல்யாணி உன் சிரிப்போ சிந்து பைரவி நீ பார்க்கும் போது பாக்யேஷ் நீ கொஞ்சம் போது நீலாம்பரி ஜிமிக்கி போட்ட மயிலே மயில் என்ன மாயா குதியே தன 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 தக்க ஜும் தன 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 தக்க ஜும் தன 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 தக்க ஜும் தன 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 தக்க ஜும் தன 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 நக 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 தக்கிட்ட தீம் 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 தனக்கு தீம் தனக்கு தீம் தீம் தனக்கு தீம் நக 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 தீம் தீம் தனக்கு தீம் தனக்கு தீம் தீம் தனக்கு தீம் நக 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 தீம் பாக்கும் போதே நீ பாக்கும் போதே புத்தகத்தோடு சுந்தர சிவகாசியா பேசும் போதே சின்னோடு உங்கோடு சிரிப்புச்சியா நீ பேசும் போதே கரண்டேறிதே உங்க ஊரு கல்பாக்கம் மனம் எல்லாம் முறிக்கேறிதே ஏண்டி நீயும் மனப்பாறையா நீ கை கால் முளைச்ச மத்தளமா உன்னை வாசிக்க பின்னால் சுத்தளமா நீ ஹார்மோனிய கட்டயமா என் ஹார்மோன் செய்த சேட்டையமா பதைக்கப்பட்டி தவிலே தவிலே சுகல் பந்தி வைக்கும் அவளே அவளே அடி ஜிமிக்கி போட்ட மயிலே மயிலே என்ன மாயக்குரியே மாயக்குரியே மாயக்குரியா பதைக்கப்பட்டி தவிலே தவிலே சுகல் பந்தி வைக்கும் அவளே அவளே அடி ஜிமிக்கி போட்ட மயிலே மயிலே என்ன மாயக்குரியே மாயக்குரியா माया करिए माया करिए माया करिए
Thank you. So after all those medium tempo and fast songs, I'm just going to change the mood a little bit for all of you. Just going to do one or two nice, heavily liked romantic songs. And for that, I have my dear friend, Noel Prince on the keyboards for all of you. Can I have a huge round of applause for him? Come on, guys. So we're just going to share this moment together and some nice one or two lovely romantic songs to just calm down. Since it's the Diwali celebration, we can just imagine those lamps. That's the kind of ambience I would like you all to imagine and to be with me here. வாங்கி விழி வீட்டினில் குடி வைக்கலாமா? நான் வாழும் வீட்டுக்குள் வேறாரும் வந்தாரே தகுமா? தேன்மலை தேக்குக்கு நீதான் உந்தன் தோள்களில் இடம் தரலாமா? நான் சாயும் தோள் மேல் வேறாரும் சாய்ந்தாலே தகுமா? நீரும் செம்புலச் சேரும் கலந்தது போல கலந்தவர் முன்பே வாயின் அன்பே வா பூப்புவாய் பூப்போவா முன்பே வாயின் அன்பே வா பூப்புவாய் பூப்போவா நானா கேட்டேன் என்னை நானே நீயா நெஞ்சம் சொன்னதே முன்பே வாயின் அன்பே வா பூப்புவாய் பூப்போவா. Thank you. മലരേ നിന്നെ കാണാതിരുന്ന മിഴിവേകിയ നിറമെല്ലാം മായുന്ന പോലെ അലിവോടെന്നരികത്തിന്നണയാതിരുന്ന അഴകേകിയ കനവെല്ലാം അകലുന്ന പോലെ ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ആത്മാവിനാഴത്തിനുള്ളിൽ അതിലോലമാരൂരുമറിയാതെ സൂക്ഷിച്ച താളങ്ങൾ രാഗങ്ങൾ ഈണങ്ങളായി ഓരോരോ വർണ്ണങ്ങളായി ഇടറുന്നൊരെന്റെ ഇടനെഞ്ചിനുള്ളിൽ പ്രണയത്തിൻ മഴയായി നീ പൊഴിയുന്നീ നാളിൽ തളരുന്നൊരെന്റെ തനുതോറും നിന്റെ അലതല്ലും പ്രണയത്താൽ ഉണരും മലരേ അഴകേ അഴകിൽ തീർത്തൊരു ശില അഴകേ മലരേ എന്നുയിരിൽ വിടരും പനിമലരേ Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Neville. Thank you. Thank you very much. முன்தினம் பார்த்தேனே பார்த்ததும் தோற்றேனே சல்லடை கண்ணாக நெஞ்சமும் புண்ணானதே இத்தனை நாளாக உன்னை நான் பாராமல் எங்குதான் போனேனோ நாட்களும் வீணானதே
வானத்தில் நீ வெண்ணிலா, ஏக்கத்தில் நான் தேவனா, இப்போது என்னோடு வந்தால் என்ன, ஊர் பார்க்க ஒன்றாக சென்றால் என்ன, இப்போது என்னோடு வந்தால் என்ன, ஊர் பார்க்க ஒன்றாக சென்றால் என்ன. முன்தினம் பார்த்தேனே, பார்த்ததும் தோற்றேனே, சல்லடை கண்ணாக நெஞ்சமும் புண்ணானது. இத்தனை நாளாக உன்னை நான் பாராமல் எங்குதான் போனேனோ, நாட்களும் வீணானது. துலாதட்டில் உன்னை வைத்து நிகர் செய்ய பொன்னை வைத்தாய். துலாபாரம் தோற்காதா பேரழகே, முகம் பார்த்து பேசும் முன்னை, முதல் காதல் சிந்தும் கண்ணை அணைக்காமல் போவேனாருயிரே. ஓ நிழல் போல விடாமல் உன்னை தொடர்பேனடி, புகை போல படாமல் பட்டு நகர்வேனடி. வினானூறு கனாவு நூறு விடை சொல்லடி. முன்தினம் பார்த்தேனே, பார்த்ததும் தோற்றேனே, சல்லடை கண்ணாக நெஞ்சமும் புண்ணானது. இத்தனை நாளாக உன்னை நான் பாராமல் எங்குதான் போனேனோ, நாட்களும் வீணானது. கடல் நீளம் அங்கும் நேரம், அலை வந்து தீண்டும் தூரம், அணைக்காமல் போவேனா வீரத்திலே. தலை சாய்க்க தோளும் தந்தாய், விரல் கோர்த்து பக்கம் வந்தாய், இதழ் மட்டும் இன்னும் ஏன் தூரத்திலே. பகல் நேரம் கனாக்கள் கண்டேன் உறங்காமலே, உயிரெண்டு உராய கண்டேன் நெருங்காமலே. என என்று எனக்கு ஏது எதிர்காலமே. முன்தினம் பார்த்தேனே, பார்த்ததும் தோற்றேனே, சல்லடை கண்ணாக நெஞ்சமும் புண்ணானதே. இத்தனை நாளாக உன்னை நான் பாராமல் எங்குதான் போனேனோ, நாட்களும் வீணானதே. வானத்தில் நீ வெண்ணிலா, ஏக்கத்தில் நான் தேவதா, இப்போதே என்னோடு வந்தால் என்ன, ஊர் பார்க்க ஒன்றாக சென்றால் என்ன, இப்போதே என்னோடு வந்தால் என்ன, ஊர் பார்க்க ஒன்றாக சென்றால் என்ன. வெண்ணிலா வெண்ணிலா வெண்ணிலா. Thank you, thank you. Now we'll again
After the romance, it's time to dance again. So are you all ready? Let's go. Machi machi, maraki maraki, anna nagaram, gabru katti podida, kapodu, cycle gapil, aati ippo, gabru katti podida. Ooh! ஏத்தி 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 என் நெஞ்சில் தீய ஏத்தி மாத்தி 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 என் ஸ்டைல கொஞ்சம் மாத்தி ஏத்தி 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 என் நெஞ்சில் தீய ஏத்தி மாத்தி 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 என் ஸ்டைல கொஞ்சம் மாத்தி சுத்துவாது தெரியாது சொக்க தங்கம் ராசா சுத்தம் பத்தம் கிடையாது முகத்தை கழுவு லேசா ராஜா நான் ராஜா என் பேட்டக்கென்றுமே ராஜா ராஜா நான் ராஜா நம் சாலை எங்கிலும் ரோஜா ராஜா நான் ராஜா உன் திமிரு கெடுப்பேன்டா காஜா ராஜா நான் ராஜா என்ன தாங்கி புடிங்கடா தாஜா ஏத்தி 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 என் நெஞ்சில் தீய ஏத்தி மாத்தி 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 என் ஸ்டைல கொஞ்சம் மாத்தி பங்கடிச்சு தெரிஞ்சுக்குவோமே கடைசியில படிச்சுக்குவோமே சன்ரைஸ பார்த்ததில்ல கண்ணின் மணி எங்களுக்கு early morning 10 மணி போட லைட் ஹவுஸ் உயரத்துல எங்க லவ் லெட்டர் தாண்டும் பரீட்சையில பதில் எழுத பாதி பேப்பர்ல நொண்டும் சுட்டான நெருப்பு பட்டாதா பொறுப்பு ஏத்தி 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 என் நெஞ்சில் தீய ஏத்தி மாத்தி 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 என் ஸ்டைல கொஞ்சம் மாத்தி சுடுவாது தெரியாது சொக்க தங்கம் ராசா சுத்த மத்தம் கிடையாது முகத்தை கழுவு லேசா Jolly, 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 jolly. தண்டாலு தினம் அடிப்போமே பஸ்கீந்தா பல அடிப்போமே ஆர்னால்ட போல ஏத்தி ஆம்ச பாப்போம் ஏதாச்சும் சண்டை வந்தா அப்ஸ்காண்டாவோம் போட ரவுண்டு கட்டி கிளப்புங்கடா ரத்த சூடாக இருக்கு அவரு கட்டி நொறுக்குங்கடா பறக்கறக்கள் எதுக்கு தாடி போனா போவாண்டா மேல மாத்தி 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 சுதுவாது தெரியாது சொக்க தங்கம் ராசா சுத்த மத்தம் கிடையாது முகத்தை கழுவு லேசா ராஜா நான் ராஜா என் பேட்டக்கென்றுமே ராஜா ராஜா நான் ராஜா நம் சாலை எங்கிலும் ரோஜா ராஜா நான் ராஜா உன் திமிரு கெடுப்பேன்டா காஜா ராஜா நான் ராஜா என்ன தாங்கி பொடிங்கடா தாஜா one more time ராஜா நான் ராஜா என் பேட்டக்கென்றுமே ராஜா ராஜா நான் ராஜா நம் சாலை எங்கிலும் ரோஜா ராஜா நான் ராஜா உன் திமிரு கெடுப்பேன்டா காஜா ராஜா நான் ராஜா என்ன தாங்கி பொடிங்கடா தாஜா Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can't even believe that this is the last song for the evening. So since it's Diwali celebrations, this is one final song for all of you. I hope this keeps the lamps lit throughout this year and we pass through all this difficult situation. So it's time to dance, dance, and dance. This is especially for all of you. Love you all. हो बीच बाजारी दंगे लग गए दो तलवारी अखियों से मखना ओ जान कटे के जिगर कटे अब ओ जान कटे के जिगर कटे अब ओ जान कटे के जिगर कटे अब इन दो धारी अखियों से मखना Come on guys! Woo! चांद की उतारनी है दोनों बालियां जा जा हक मार दे तालियां चांद की उतारनी है दोनों बालियां जा जा हक मार दे तालियां ओह बिल्लोनी 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 हक मार दे तालियां ओह बिल्लोनी 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 हक मार दे तालियां आज चांदनी कूटेंगे आसमान को लूटेंगे उड़ा के झूम बराबर झूम बराबर झूम बराबर झूम झूम बराबर 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 झूम झूम बराबर झूम बराबर झूम बराबर झूम ये रात बड़ी चिकनी है मत खेल फिसल जाएगा आजा ये चांद का चिकना साबुन कुछ देर में गल जाएगा आजा तू ही जीने की वजह है तू ही मरने का सबब है बिल्लोनी 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 हक मर दे तालियां ओ तू की जीने की वजह है तू की मरने का सबब है बिल्लोनी 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 हक मर दे तालियां यही कहीं शब काटेंगे नम चटाई बांटेंगे चल धुआं उड़ा गए धूम 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 बराबर झूम बराबर झूम बराबर झूम झूम बराबर 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 झूम झूम बराबर झूम बराबर झूम बराबर झूम चक दा पट्टे जो बाबर से लगते हैं वो लोग भले होते हैं मखना जो इश्क में जी नहीं सकते वो लोग भले होते हैं
मखना अदब हो बामुनाजा आया तुझ पर दिल ही आया अदब हो बामुनाजा आया तुझ पर दिल ही आया बिल्लानी 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 हट मर दे तलिया बिल्लानी 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 हट मर दे तलिया मक्की की रोटी गुड़ रख के मिश्री से मीठे लब चक के तंदूर जला गए झूम 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 बराबर झूम बराबर झूम बराबर झूम झूम बराबर 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 झूम ओए बीच बाजारी दंगे लग गए दो तलवारी अखियों पे मखना ओ जान कटे के जिगर कटे अब इन दो धारी अखियों से मखना आज चांदनी कूटेंगे आसमान को लूटेंगे आज चांदनी कूटेंगे आसमान को लूटेंगे चल धुआं उड़ा के झूम 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 कहीं कहीं शब काटेंगे चिलम चटाई बांटेंगे चल धुआं उड़ा के झूम 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 मक्की की रोटी गुड़ रख के मिश्री से मीठे लब चक के तंदूर जला के झूम 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 ओए उड़ती उड़ती अखियों पे लड़ गए बच्चे लड़ गए बेटी लगा के Thank you very, very much. I will definitely remember this Diwali. Really, really loved performing for all of you. I really thank my dear friend Keshav Kunal from Viz Events for having invited me here. And although I think we are definitely coming towards the end of the pandemic, so very, very soon, I'm really looking forward to perform for all of you with my entire band. And that day is definitely not far away. Till then, you all stay safe, take care of yourselves, be alert, be safe in Diwali, and also till this pandemic fades away completely. And I would like to once again thank my very, very dear friend, Noel Prince, for accompanying me on the keyboard. Thank you, Noel. Thanks a lot. And my best wishes and prayers to all of you. Love you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening and good morning, and namaskaram to everyone. First of all, I'd like everyone to start with a huge round of applause wherever you are for Naresh. I thought that was a wonderful program. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't believe, Naresh, the repertoire of songs that you have in various different languages and different styles. You had us dancing in our chairs, I can tell you that for sure. So, thank you for that beautiful set of entertainment. I'm hoping that and know that all of the folks sitting at home, our employees as well as families, thoroughly probably enjoyed that show. So thank you very much, Naresh and Noel and team. That was just wonderful. By the way, I'm Ashwin Aponi, and for those of you who don't know me now, I'm the leader for the Linux India Technology Center and the program management team. First, I'd like to thank the participants as well as the people at home, the families, and the employees for participating in this evening's program. I thought it was a beautiful program with a nice mix of various aspects. So hope you enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed it myself. Second thing is, I'd like to thank all the families during this last year and a half, as Prakash mentioned and Hema mentioned. Without your support, we couldn't have gone through and performed the way we did, either at work, and neither would we have been able to do it at home. So my gratitude and thanks to all of the families for stepping up and just being part of the Lennox employees, the Lennox culture, and that is what you all stand for. The third thing is I'd like to wish on the behalf of all the US and other employees, I'd like to wish all the families and employees a happy Diwali. I know we just got done through Dasera. I hope you had a great time. Between now all the way to Diwali, Christmas, Pongal, we all know it's such a joyous time for all of us to enjoy. It is one of my favorite times of the year. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I hope you all do the same, do it safely. And now with things opening up, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of celebration and joy. So celebrate with gusto, but do it safely. Next, I'd like to thank some folks. Again, Soumya, Prakash, and Hema, thanks for joining in and sharing some of your thoughts. Next, Lavanya, really nice job with comparing the program. So thanks, thanks to you. I'd also like to recognize the 10-year award winners as well as the 10-year anniversary folks who were recipients of the awards. That was wonderfully done, and that's the excellence that the Lennox team stands for. So thank you and congratulations for that. Also, Manashri and Supriya, you all did such a beautiful job dancing. I think it probably excited all of us and reminded us of all the Diwali programs that we've had, where it has been the signature event for us. And I can't wait for the day that all of us, families and employees, can get together, either Parivar or Diwali, and have a great time. I'm really looking forward to that day because I know the teams out there do it the best. They are the center of excellence for those fun events, and people know it. So I can't wait for the day that comes. The next person I'd like to thank is Viz Events and Keshav. They always do such a wonderful job of putting all of these programs together. I know there's so much of work that goes on in the background to make it all come together, choreograph it, get the sound right, get all the folks right. And I know that our folks are sitting with Keshav and team to try and make all of that happen. So thank you, Keshav. Last but not the least, I think the team and the army of folks behind the scenes who make it all happen, they are absolutely special. They have been working so hard over the last month to get this beautiful program, to us. And as you can see, they've just done a superb job at it. Special thanks to several folks, but I'd like to name a few. Lavanya, Oshin, Pushpendra, Prithvi, Shri, Vimal, Vivian, Rahul, Kumran, and Sam. You guys have been just terrific. And last but not the least, Plinta. She has been the queen behind setting it up, and she's been the master behind the scenes in choreographing the entire event, from the planning right here to this vote of thanks. So round of applause for the team that brought it together. Again, that's all I have. Thank you and all the best wishes. It's a great time. Celebrate and spread the joy and have a great rest of the evening. Thank you.